Ciao, homie.
So the log press was a medley. This one happened in front of the church where John Paul Sigmarsson was buried, or his services were when he passed. So it's really interesting. There were a series of logs in this medley, and just to refresh your memory from my other video, there was a 120 kilogram log, a 135 kilogram log, which they called the Richard Looney log, the man who created all four of these logs, the 150 kilogram log as a tribute to Magnus Magnusson himself, and the 165 as a tribute to John Paul Sigmarsson. So, what happened there at Hallgrímska? Well, we had Tomas Dari Toriston, who withdrew, unfortunately, with that injury from the last event, so 0 points for him. 2 points went to Theodor Mar Gudmundsson, so he did one implement in 8.32 seconds. He went third in the order. He's so tall. The clean was hard on the second log, not much press, and he calls it. 3 points to Lautaro Lorda, and he does one of the logs in 8.25 seconds, so 3 points for him. He pressed the second log, but couldn't lock it out after losing his balance. 4 points go to Sigfus Fostal, who does two of the logs in 37.17 seconds. He went 8th in the order. He's showing a lot of experience in this contest, asking for a specific positioning of implements on multiple events. The 120 kilogram was easy. He does a full run over to the 135 and misses the first attempt with a balance check. He gets it on the second try, though, and only enough gas left for a clean on that third log. So, as you can see as well, I should be pointing out, on the right side here, you could see the running place and the running points for each of these guys. We're 3 events in now, so you can see at this point, Sigfus is 8th in the running if you count the 3 events that he's done so far with 22 points. And then, Lorda was 14 and Theodora was 12 and so forth. So as I give you my notes, pay attention to the running place and the running points as well. Moving on up, we had 5 points go to Pierre Motal, who did 2 logs in 20.94 seconds. He is now in 9th place after this event. He went 7th in the order. Fast transitions between the logs, but struggling mightily to get that lockout on the 135. Nothing left for the next one, and he calls it after struggling with the clean. 6 points go to Christian Yon Harotson, who's doing very well in a lot of these events. He went 10th in the order, no problem with the first 2 logs. He approaches the 150 slowly. He gets the clean but calls it there. Commentary is being made about him being careful with his shoulder from the last event, so maybe feeling it there. He is now in 6th place overall. Urban Toits gets 7 points here, 2 logs in 19.05 seconds. He went 11th in the order. First 2 logs looked very easy for him. The third got out a little in front of him twice, and he couldn't press it. He put it down and tried again, but a no-go, so he's now in 4th place overall, doing very well, Urban Toits. And at this time, I'd like to let you know that this video is being sponsored by our good friends at Garage Gym Life Media. If you like some of the analysis I've done on domestic contests in the past and want to know some more about the fine folks who are putting together and streaming some of those contests, I'm going to let John Greaves III, the founder of Garage Gym Life Media, tell you a little more about it.
Training in a home gym, especially if you're training by yourself, can be tough because sometimes you just don't have the motivation to go in your garage or your basement and get it done. And that's why we stream competitions every month on the Garage Gym Life Media YouTube channel. I'm John Greaves III, founder of Garage Gym Life Media, and after 20 years of training in a home gym, I can tell you that there's some days when I just don't feel like training. And those are the days when I put on some sort of training video or other strength-related content to give me the extra motivation I need to get in there and get it done. There is nothing more motivating than seeing people achieving their goals at a powerlifting meet or a strongman competition. And that's why month after month, we provide that content to you right there in the comfort of your own home on our YouTube channel. Plus, we leave it up forever so you can always just throw it on in the background anytime you need that extra dose of motivation to get you going. And that's why, if you're not already a subscriber to Garage Gym Life Media, I invite you to take advantage of this opportunity to add this powerful training tool into your arsenal, because I want you to succeed right there in the best gym in town.
Kimmo Jarek Lorentzen gets 8 points for 3 logs in 36.67 seconds. He went 4th in the order, gets the 150 kilogram with just a small struggle at the lockout. The 165 kilogram doesn't budge much at all off of his chest, so gets the 150 though, which is a good lift, and he is now in 11th place overall. 9 points go to Stan Carradine, 3 logs in 33.73 seconds. So he went 5th in the order. He won motion the first log. Second one looked pretty easy as well. Had to work hard for the third one, but he got it. And then struggling even to lap the last log, so running out of energy perhaps at that point. Stan now in 9th place overall after this event. 10 points go to Samuel Holo, who continues to impress. He went 13th in the order, fast through the first three. A bit of a pause for control between the clean and press on the third log, though. But he really works for the lockout on his second press attempt on one clean of the 165, and he gets it. So I think the first guy here to get all four logs, and he does it in 49.06 seconds. Samuel Hola now in second place overall after the log press. Dennis Kourous gets 11 points, does also all four logs. He does it in 48.22 seconds, went sixth in the order. His transitions between logs, not so fast, but everyone is pausing enough with each log that this maybe doesn't matter as much. He got the first three easy and ends up getting the last one to lock out, now in seventh place overall for Dennis. 12 points go to Aethor Ingolfsson Melsted, and he gets 12 points for all four logs in 47.37 seconds. He went ninth in the order. The first two were very easy, a slight effort on the third. Then he muscles through the 165 and gets all four in a good time. He is now in first place overall after three events. 13 points go to Ryan England, who does 4 in 42.92 seconds. He went second in the order. He got all four logs pretty easily. This guy's a monster presser, and it shows. He showed his big pressing in event 1, and it's showing again here. Ryan moves himself into fourth place overall. And 14 points go to Maxime Boudreau. So continued slight controversies here. Max gets 4 logs in 35.75 seconds to win this event, 14 points. However, he went 12th in the order, and as I say here, bad luck again, but he overcomes it. He flies through these logs. The first two looked like they didn't weigh anything. He missed putting it down on one of the pads on the second log, and he starts lifting the third, and they're yelling at him to go fix it, because apparently you have to put it down with control on both pads, on both sides. So he gets the third one, goes back, puts the second one on, goes back, gets the last log, and still finishes it all, even with going back in a faster time than everyone else, putting himself in third place overall. Maxime could be winning this competition if not for these little bad luck things that keep happening to him through these events. But Maxime Boudreau, your winner on the log press medley at the Magnus ver Magnusson 2021 Strongman Classic. Once I have the results for event 4, the stone to shoulder, you can check that out by clicking here.